Reggae Lane in the neighbourhood of Oakwood Village is one of many areas in Toronto seeing increased homelessness. But this community is one example of what can happen when neighbours come together to find solutions. Vibrant murals celebrating Little Jamaica's heritage welcome visitors to Reggae Lane, but the lane has also been a concern for residents who've seen increased homelessness in the area since the first year of the pandemic.
To be honest, like the energy in this place is terrible because of the people that the people that they smoke, and people don't feel safe to come around. You know what I'm saying? People are scared.
Recent data from the City of Toronto shows that 700 to 800 new people are identified as homeless each month. But the number of people moved to permanent housing is far fewer. The result? More Torontonians out in the cold in places like Reggae Lane, where nearby residents say they noticed more litter in the laneway and people they don't know on their properties.
We would come out to our backyard and find people had used our backyard as a toilet. So I started calling around. I called everywhere I could think of. I called Councillor Josh Matlow's office.
So the city partnered with local community agencies to clear the garbage and install taller fences last year. It also plans to add sharp bins for hazardous materials. The city is taking preventative measures too. To beautify the space, it wants to add more murals and extend the outdoor dining program Café Tio into Reggae Lane.
The activity has slowed down from my observations as far as coming onto private property.
But while Mia says some of her neighbors want the area cleared of unhoused people, others want to see better support for them.
We have these safety audit walks or online meetings, and they're generally people who are directly affected. My approach is a successful, thriving community includes everybody, and that's not always the popular opinion.
I think it's our responsibility collectively, not them, not us, collectively, to make sure that solutions are found.
These residents say they believe the issue is an affordable housing problem caused in part by gentrification.
Affordable housing is the number one issue. We want to not just revitalize the businesses along Eglinton, we want to save the affordability of this community for the folks who live here.
Bill Worrell also advocates for a right to remain policy, which requires developers to find places for people to live while they build. Josh Matlow, city councillor for this area, agrees that long-term systemic changes are needed.
The real way to solve the homelessness crisis is to ensure that people have access to homes. There also are people who need access to mental health care and addiction support. When the city goes and forcibly clears an encampment in a park, those people don't just disappear. Many of them will end up in lanes like Reggae Lane.
Signing off, I'm Anita Lee of the Green Line reporting with City News.